Thank you so much for coming today. We have 4 teams presenting high school pitch competition. This is part of the NuFund Venture Group program, and these kiddos are called our NuFounders. Let's give them a warm welcome, all of them. I'm very, very proud of all our students that are presenting today. They spent the last 6 months preparing for their pitches, working together, doing online courses, doing online modules, working with our mentors, preparing for this day. So very proud of their presentations. Each of our teams are going to have 10 minutes for presentations. They're going to give a 5-minute, 3-minute, and a 1-minute warning, and followed by a 3-minute Q&A from our judges, and then we're going to go on to the next one. So we're going to have 4 presenters today, and the award ceremony is going to be at 6 o'clock on the stage. And everyone is going to get a prize. Our first one is going to get $1,500 towards their startup. And each team is going to have a cash prize like that. And I also want to thank NuFund Venture Group and all the mentors that have participated in coaching these young entrepreneurs, and especially our judges who are here today who are also NuFund members. We have Udit Naik. Please raise your hand or show yourself to the, show your handsome or beautiful faces. Dean Rosenberg. Priscilla Luckhurst. And Dr. Joe Polish. Perfect. And without losing any more time, we're going to start with our first team, Pursuer. Give it up.
Goals. We all have them. From the moment we are old enough to dream, we start setting goals. Whether it's landing that dream job, getting into the varsity team, or acing that math test, goals are what drive us. The thing is, goals, they're just the spark. The flame, that's harder to keep alive. I want you to think about a high school student. Let's call her Emma. She has an assignment due in an hour, but she's focused on her laptop. She knows she should get her work done, but the constant distractions around her, the fear of not being good enough, and the pressure of deadlines can make it feel impossible. Emma, she isn't alone. We asked over 100 high school students on a form, and more than 85% of them said they often feel stress and demotivation. Now, I want you to imagine Emma's parents. When they receive a report card and the grades aren't great, their first instinct might just be to punish Emma by taking her phone away or grounding her. But instead of motivating Emma, this has the opposite effect. More than 65% of high school students say they feel less motivated when their academic performance is tied to punitive measures. Lastly, Emma is not just stressed about her grades, but she feels constantly anxious and overwhelmed. More than 40% of high school students say they have feelings of hopelessness and sadness often. And their parents, they have no idea. Emma doesn't share her struggles with them because she's scared that they'll be seen as excuses for her poor performance. So she goes through these feelings alone. And lastly, this problem, it is only growing. Over the last couple of years, digital distractions and social media have gone up drastically. Screen time alone has gone up by 17% over the last 3 years, which is insane, which further amplifies worsening of mental health and disengagement. Now, before I talk about the solution to this problem, I want to talk about our team. I'll start with myself. My name is Arden Paula. I'm the CEO of Pursuer. I've started a previous nonprofit, Sports for Kids, which has raised over $300,000. I've won various awards, also regarding the nonprofit. We have Rahul Kadia, who is the COO of Pursuer, who leads over 1,000 members in TVIA, speaks 4 languages, and is on the Francis Parker School Honor Roll. Next, we have Natalia Chia, who is the CDO of Pursuer, who goes to Mira Mesa High School and is in 9th grade. And we have Sean Nahar, who is the CFO, who is in 8th grade, who goes to Scripps Ranch High School. Now let's talk about the solution. Let's go back to Emma. Emma's stressed about her grades. But this time, she logs into Pursuer and sets a clear academic goal for herself. Raise her math grades to a B+ by the end of the semester. And this time, she's not alone. She has her family and she has her friends rallying behind her the entire time. Her parents pledged $50. Her aunt jumps in with a celebratory dinner. And even her best friend joins and pledges a movie night. Now, this isn't just a goal. It's become a shared commitment. Here is what Emma would see when logging on to Pursuo. She has a dashboard of all her grades in her classes, super clean. And she also can see some of her goals, one of which is the trimester 2 GPA goal. She can see her current GPA against her target GPA, and she can also see other statistics regarding that goal. Lastly, she can see who is actually supporting her goal and pledging incentives. Next thing is Pursuo keeps everybody on the same page. Every time Emma hits a milestone, her supporters can get real-time updates encouraging her progress. When Emma's motivation dips, her parents can jump right in and send a personalized message through the app, reminding Emma how proud they are of her. Here is what some of the supporters would see when logging on to Pursuo. They see their students' dashboard with their current GPA and their target GPA, some of their goals and sub-goals, which is displayed in a timeline, and they can also motivate the student through the app by sending personalized messages and adding on to their original pledges. Lastly, Pursuo helps students thrive academically and emotionally. Every day, Emma can select an emoji for how she's feeling that day, and at the end of the month, the parents receive a summary so they can see how Emma's doing alongside her academic progress. Pursuo is a platform built by students for students. Me, as Sean, Natalia have all experienced these challenges firsthand. Pursuo is a simple idea with a powerful impact, a tool that turns academic challenges into success stories. I'm gonna pass the mic down to Natalia for market validation.
Thank you. The success of similar platforms shows there's strong demand for what Pursuo offers. Take Duolingo with 500 million downloads. This proves people stay motivated when learning is fun and interactive. Or Forest with 10 million downloads. This highlights the power of tying goals to tangible rewards, like planting real trees. And Headspace with 70 million downloads shows the value people place on tools that support emotional well-being. While there are other goal-setting apps on the market, Pursuo stands in a class of its own. Apps like CoachMe and Strides focus on tracking habits and providing progress updates. Others like Habitica gamify goals with in-app rewards, and Way of Life integrates mental check-ins. Here's what sets Pursuo apart. First is incentives. Where other apps rely on in-app rewards to motivate users, Pursuo connects students to real-world incentives created for them by their supporters. The next is a true community-driven approach. There are two distinct sides to the app, achievers and supporters. Achievers create goals, track progress, and log updates. Supporters, friends, family, mentors, offer motivation through incentives, encouragement, and positive reinforcement, all while tracking the student's academic progress. For our business model, we'll be partnering with schools and educational institutes, charging based on the number of students per month. And later, for consumers, Pursuo operates on a subscription-based model with 2 tiers. If parents have one child they want to involve in Pursuo, the basic plan is the perfect package for them. This way, their student gets access to Pursuo's features for a very minimal price. And if parents have 2 or more kids they want to involve in Pursuo, the family plan is made for them. For only $10 a month, their children all get access to Pursuo's features. I'm going to let Ishan talk to you about our market sizing.
As you can see, we have a massive potential market of 88 million private high school students worldwide. We're focusing on a more defined segment of 4 million private high school students in the US. And just by capturing 25% of this market, we can generate a total revenue of $62 million. And that's just the beginning of it. With expansions into public schools, middle schools, and international markets, our revenue will exponentially increase. Our go-to-market strategy includes 3 main phases. The first phase our first phase, which is months 1 to 3. We will be a B2B company selling to other schools, similar to how Canva sells its subscription. In our second phase, months 4 to 6, we will be a B2C company while still selling to other schools. We will tailor our product through customer feedback and testimonials from phase 1 to tailor our product for individuals' families. And in our third phase, from months 6 to 12, we will set up campaigns on online social media, such as Instagram for students and Facebook for parents, and market it as an educational tool. Now I'll pass the mic down to Arden.
Here you can see some of our projections for the next couple of years for Pursuo. We start off year 1 with around $56,000 through our B2C and B2B channels. This increases to $195,000 in year 2. And then in year 3, it almost doubles to $372,000. Again, this is through our B2C family plan, our B2C basic plan, and our B2B plan to selling to schools. Here is a rough timeline for our upcoming features for Precero over the next couple of years. Some of the notable features we want to add include in-app incentives, goal reflections, and a calendar system. Lastly, here is our ask. It's a bit big, but the biggest costs are obviously the mobile app development, marketing budget, and working capital, which adds up to around $50,000. Combining the other costs, there's around $69,300 for our ask. Thank you so much for listening, and we have one more short thing for you.
All right, everyone. Thank you so much for listening, and I'm going to finish off our pitch with a very short rap so that you can remember Precero. So, Precero's got the plan to help students say, I can. Goals turn into wins, where motivation begins. And Precero is the best. That's why you should invest. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, guys. Okay, we're going to have a 3-minute Q&A from our judges. A 3-minute friendly Q&A from our judges. It's just we have on a very time tight. But after the session, feel free to come up to ask questions. Thank you. And I'll the timer 3 minutes, please.
Congratulations, that was amazing. Great work. My question is, could you tell me more about your plan to motivate achievers to log their progress?
Sure. So our main plan to help students actually have the motivation to log their progress is through incentives. Incentives has been a method to encourage people throughout history. I myself used incentives by my parents as a middle schooler. They incentivized me through like hanging out with my friends, getting like screen time, and that worked really well. So we know through actual research, incentivizing these students through actual pledges will motivate them to track their progress and actually log on to Precero every single day.
Great answer. Thank you.
So great job. You guys did a great job presenting. So excellent. Love the solution. When you talk about, one of the things I thought was great was that you went after private schools to begin with. I think that's a great. How do you actually, go a little deeper on that? How do you actually intend to talk to the schools, talk to the students, et cetera, et cetera?
Sure. So the reason why private schools would want something like Precero is because through this method of motivating the students through incentives, and then over time, these students develop their own self-motivation, will be something the schools want because it'll increase the kids' GPA and their academic performance. So by using that and statistics and having some trial schools that we start with by just providing the subscription for free and using the impact from those schools to actually sell the product for actual money, we'll be able to tailor that to being able to effectively sell to other schools. Does that answer your question? Okay, good job.
We have one more question time.
Okay. Want me to get this one? Yeah. All right. So first of all, literally, I'm not just saying this. This was in the top 10% or 15% of all the pitches we see of people any age. So you guys are freaking awesome. So very, very well done. So you kind of stole my question, but I wanted to ask more on the B2C side, on the going directly to the family and directly to the student. In entrepreneurship, we always talk about, what's the growth hack? How are you going to get to students in Omaha or in New York or in Maine or in Florida? How are you going to be able to, because at $5 a month, you have to get thousands or tens of thousands.
Definitely.
How are you going to get those students?
Totally. And you guys can add on it a bit too if you want, but I'll start it off by just saying.
The team.
The team, yeah. Would you guys like to say anything? Oh, okay. So our main method of actually being able to sell to people, especially outside of state, I kind of discussed this for the last question, but I'll go more in depth right now, is using our impact numbers and testimonials from giving out free trials. So originally, when we were first starting to sell to B2C on our phase 2 plan, we'll give out Precero as free trials. So you have the subscription for free. You don't need to pay anything.
How do they find you, though? How do they know anything
through our marketing, just marketing on Instagram to students and marketing on Facebook to parents. And after that, once they have it for free and we get actual impact numbers of how it's increasing the kids' GPA over time, we'll be able to use that to actually provide evidence that our product works, and that will convince other people to actually start paying money for something like this. Yeah. Thank you.
Thanks.
Would you guys like to say anything about it?
I mean, there's also, besides just social media, there's educational conferences, trade shows, and like we can even set up board meetings with schools to show the product, and just through customer testimonials, it will kind of just like schools will adopt it more, you know.
Yeah, just like word of mouth at like school conferences, school boards. We can even we can actually schedule, you know, appointments with the school board to pitch our idea to them as well, especially if we're going to plan on spreading to other schools. So they will recommend us, you know, from colleagues. That's
Thank you very much. Great job. Next up, we have Coastal Engravings. Let's get their presentation up. And just like last time, we're going to have 10 minutes with the minute warning on the left, followed with some even more friendly questions from our judges.
Did we do good?
Are we making you nervous?
I just love these kids. Okay, so here you go. Let's make sure you
We are so excited to introduce you to our company, Coastal Engravings. We are about to let you know how you can seize the day and personalize your paradise.
Let me tell you about a problem we had that inspired our whole company. 2 summers ago, it was my grandpa's 74th birthday. We, the 6 grandchildren, were in charge of getting him a birthday gift. He's a hard man to buy for because he has everything and wants nothing. But he did just buy a boat, which he let all of us name. We chose the name Seize the Day, spelled like S-E-A, and we love that boat. Our family loves sunset cruises, so we decided to buy him some personalized wine tumblers and water bottles that we could all use when we're going out on the boat. We looked on Amazon, Etsy, Zazzle, and multiple other companies that marketed personalized items, and either the company wanted us to buy 50 to 100 of the same item, which we didn't need, or they didn't allow a photo of the boat to be etched onto the product. The items are also not that great and looked a bit cheesy, as you can see right there. It turned into a disaster. All the cousins were fighting, and our parents were irritated that we couldn't find a solution for our grandpa's birthday.
All of us realized we have a problem and we need to solve it. If we couldn't find personalized items for our grandpa's birthday, there might be other boaters out there who want personalized drinkware on a small scale to enhance their boating experience. And that's how our company was born. Our solution was to use my father's laser machines to create customized drinkware and spill-proof cups. Let us explain.
First, we are going to pass out a sample product, which is for each of you to keep.
While you are looking at the sample, I'll explain how it's created. I'm the artist.
Wow, we get presents.
I'm the artist for the company and have experience with laser cutting. Currently, our process is that customers email us images of their boats, which I then hand draw into a vectorized image. This vectorized image can then be lasered onto wine tumblers, water bottles, and acrylic frames. The lasering process is very simple. First, load the cup into the laser, load the file into the program, run the first pass with the laser, then do the cleanup laser pass. That's it, quick and easy.
Even though not many people own yachts, this niche market is a multi-billion-dollar industry. Just like parents or pet owners, boat owners, like our grandpa, love to name their boats and take pride in seeing that name in print. Boat owners also love to entertain and need spill-proof drinkware to enhance their yachting experience. Most importantly, the nice part about yacht club members is that they have been pre-qualified to, well, have a disposable income.
Our value really lies in marketing, and there is a huge market. We are personally targeting yacht clubs, and there are 90 in Southern California. We're starting with San Diego, where there are 8,000 docks, but we can easily expand with internet sales to yacht clubs across the country. We are starting with just yacht owners, but we hope to expand Coastal Engravings to other industries along the coast, such as beach houses and Airbnbs.
Our products have 4 qualities that set us apart from our competitors. The products are etched with metal, making them higher quality than paint. They are very affordable. They're targeted to boat owners, and they have a vectorized image of the boat, making them artistic. In terms of our competitors, an online company called Custom Captain has a similar focus of selling to boat owners and has artistic products, but the images are not etched, so the price is way higher. Amazon has low-priced products, but none of the other qualities. Zazzle and Etsy have personalized artistic products, but are expensive and are not targeted to boat owners. When a boat owner wants a personalized item at a reasonable price, we know Coastal Engravings is the only option.
We intend to offer 3 products: a wine tumbler, a water bottle, and an acrylic frame, which can be purchased individually. With packages, the items receive a 20% discount and we waive the setup fee. As you can see above, we have 3 packages, with the first one starting at $50. We also intend to add a build-your-own package with the same discounts.
This is the profit we make on each item. We make $15 on each wine tumbler, $20 on each water bottle, and $22 on each photo frame. On package 1, we are charging $50, and our profit is $32. On package 2, we are charging $100 with a profit of $67. Lastly, on package 3, we are charging $180, and our profit is $114.
We are so excited to report that after coming up with this idea in September, making our business plan and product in October, we received our first order in November, which was for 10 orders of package 3. Shelly delivered the product to the owner of a yacht named Thunder in December. Then, after finishing our pitch deck on January 4th and sending it out to friends and family, we received more orders. We received 2 orders of package 1 for a boat named Jerry G. We also received a purchase order of 2 of package 2 for a beach house named Escape.
These are photos of our actual products completed and delivered. We received $1,800 in revenue from Thunder, $100 in revenue from Jerry G, and $200 from Escape. With these initial orders, we have made $2,100 in revenue and $1,338 in profit so far. We were extra excited about the order from Escape because it proved that we could expand from yachts to other places along the coast.
We have already sold over $2,000 of product in just a couple of months without any marketing. Based on these actual numbers, we believe we will hit $10,000 during 2025 once we market to yacht clubs and start our social media campaign.
We know this doesn't sound like a lot of money to you, big-time investors, but to 3 cousins in middle school and high school, it is a lot of money. We plan to stay in school, which we know you all would support, so we hope to grow as slowly as this chart shows. We believe we can be at $50,000 by the end of year 5. To assist with marketing, we will have a social enterprise component to our company. My sister and I have been running a philanthropy club that serves a nonprofit each month, such as homeless shelters, foster care centers, and raising money for other nonprofits. To continue funding our club, 20% of Coastal Engravings profits will go to California Kids Giving Back. Not only will this help our community, but it will help our company because people will be more inclined to purchase our product if they know their money is going to a great cause. We have a large following and can promote our business to our followers.
We are asking for $3,200. We have 2 primary uses for this funding. First, we need to build up inventory so we can fill more orders, estimated to be about $2,000. Right now, we are purchasing cups individually or in small orders. We can increase our profit off each item by buying in bulk orders of over 100 or more. Second, we will purchase paid advertisements on platforms like Instagram and Facebook, and we would need about $100 per month as our advertising budget. $3,200 would get us through our first year and help kick off our company. We know many investors choose to invest based on the team, not just the company, so we want to tell you a little bit more about us. I'm Brooke Rowan, the CEO. I'm a junior at Orange Lutheran High School and currently serve as the junior class president. My passion is philanthropy, and I've been running a club since I was 8 years old called California Kids Giving Back. This club has given me experience marketing and promoting events, running a large team of students, which has made me the perfect fit to be CEO.
I'm Taylor Rowan, Brooke's sister. I am freshman class president of Orange Lutheran, captain of our school's dance team, and vice president of our philanthropy club. My skills in finance, leadership, and marketing make me the perfect chief marketing officer.
I'm Shelly Gormican, Brooke and Taylor's cousin. I'm an 8th grader at Twin Peaks Middle School and serve as vice president of my school's ASB. I've always enjoyed drawing and have strong artistic skills. My experience with laser cutting, drawing, and vectorizing images makes me the perfect chief operating officer of this company.
We are so confident this business will succeed because it already has. We have a website up and running with a program called Shopify. Our first sales show that we have a proven track record. We have concrete financials and a solid marketing plan. We are also donating money to nonprofits, which we love and feel passionate about. We are a women-owned business run by middle schoolers and high schoolers. For all these reasons, we ask you to seize the day and personalize your paradise by choosing our team. Our contact information is on this slide, and we are happy to answer any questions that you may have.
Great job, guys. All right, 3 minutes Q&A from our judges.
Great job. That was super fun and very engaging. Could you please tell us more about scalability? And I think maybe is it one machine and how many can you produce per minute and things like that? Thank you.
So I'm going to hand this question over to our Chief Operating Officer because she knows more about the laser production.
So we have 2 lasers. We have one laser that we use for the water bottles and cups, which you can only use 1 cup at a time, but it takes like less than 5 minutes to laser the cup. And then we have one CO2 laser, which is used to laser the acrylic photo frames, and that can do a bunch at the same time because it's a lot bigger.
So I've helped 5 different companies go on Shark Tank. You guys would be like the killer team on Shark Tank.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, so the only part I didn't get is the $50,000 in year 5. Like you're already on your way. You've already done thousands of dollars. Tell us about that. Why isn't it bigger than that?
We wanted to stay at a reasonable.
And stay in school.
Yeah, stay in school. We wanted to stay under like a reasonable amount of money by our growth because we don't want to be disappointed if it doesn't go as high as we wanted to. We also, majority of our business will come in certain months of the year. The summer months will be a high revenue months for us, and so will the holiday months. But the rest of the months of the year, like February and March, we're working on ways that we could get higher sales during those, but we're staying realistic for now.
So I echo these 2. You guys, I'm amazed. I'm completely amazed at how well you guys are pitching, and you should be super, super proud of yourself. So I don't actually have a question. I just wanted to tell you that because I thought he was going to ask a question.
No, so I'm the Simon Cowell because I was there for the last.
And they're durable.
So I've seen them present before. I've had like a lot of critical comments, but outstanding job. Can you tell the audience on how long does it take to get the final product once you place the order? I think that's something they would like to know.
From placing the order to when you'll receive it really depends on how far we're shipping or if we're doing an in-person delivery versus mail. But as Shelly said, it only takes around 5 minutes per cup. So it ultimately depends on how many cups you're ordering or how many mileage you are away from us.
Thank you.
Also, we have the setup time, which takes around 20 to 30 minutes depending on how detailed it is. But that is only a one-time setup for your order.
Thank you.
Great job, postal engravings. Next up, we have Luxie. So you'll have 10 minutes. Your timers are going to be right there. That gentleman is going to give you the points. Here you go.
Firstly, I'd like to thank all of you for being here in attendance for our NuFounder Youth Competition. And I want to give a very special thank you to those of you that have children. Let me start off with a question. How many of you here have seen a messy room? Please, raise your hand. Now, keep that hand raised if that room belonged to someone younger than 18. Oof, I hope the future parents are taking notes. But for current parents, has your teen faced this dilemma before? They're trying their best to make you proud. APs, sports, and all the extracurriculars you can think of. But they just can't find the time to properly clean and organize their room. Cluttered with so many different objects, some of the items at their floor feel like they belong in a museum. And, unfortunately, because all of you are busy, no one has any clue how to properly clean and organize.
Well, you're not alone on this problem. See, we've done some extensive research on past studies about young, unorganized adolescent rooms and found that 60 to 70% of them, young teens, often misplace or lose the item that they're looking for.
This has to stop. We can't keep losing what's important to us over a preventable problem. Introducing Looksy, the app that helps you identify and organize the things you have in your piles of disarray. Now, you're probably wondering, how do we do it? Well, we use iPop.ai, a self-service AI platform which utilizes computer vision AI that, with the help of your phone's camera, scans your room to properly organize what you have. That was a bit of a long description, so I'll talk about Looksy's 3 main functions to make it simple. First, Looksy asks you for what you're looking for in your room. This could be either through a keyword search that you would type in the app, or select an item from a drop-down list of predisposed, already scanned items. Second, Looksy scans the room, searching for the object and highlighting it if it finds it. You would use your phone's camera and either take a photo or video depending on how much of the room you wish to scan. Lastly, Looksy gives you a recommendation on how you can properly organize for next time. Looksy does this by asking a series of questions, hoping that it'll find the path to the proper solution for your problem.
Well, if we average all of our future customers to be spending $5 per month, our total addressable market becomes $86.5 million, surrounding the 17.3 million high schoolers in San Diego. The serviceable addressable market, 8.3 million, involving the 1.6 million high schoolers within California. Finally, our serviceable obtainable market permits us to make $2.5 million to helping organize the 500,000 high schoolers that reside in San Diego. Did I forget to emphasize that this is per month?
Now, I understand we averaged all customer costs to be $4.99 a month, but here are our actual subscriptions available. We begin with our freemium model, which allows 1 scan per week and includes ads. Users can then upgrade to our $4.99 a month per week option, in which they upgrade to 3 scans per week and lose the ads. Users can then upgrade to their $19.99 a month model, in which case they gain full access to our product with unlimited scans. And of course, you could give us all your assets and bank accounts and just have the company. But for your sake, please don't.
So this all connects to our revenue stream, which includes our subscriptions, ads, online coupons for retailers, and our partnership revenues. To elaborate, our partners will have ad space available for them to market and commercialize their products that help you keep organized and help us grow.
This all fits into our projection graph, where we plan to have 500 users and $2,500 by the end of quarter 1, 2,000 users and $10,000 by the end of quarter 2, 5,000 users and $25,000 by the end of quarter 3, and 10,000 users with $50,000 by the end of quarter 4.
We're extremely optimistic about our product. However, I'm sure you're curious to know about our competition.
We categorized our competition in 3 categories: online organizational platforms, cleaning applications, and locator organizational applications. Now we're going to tell you what makes Looksy different. Oh, that's not good. Okay. Online organizational platforms are platforms used to manage physical tasks. These are online platforms used so that way tasks in offices or at home can be done and tracked. Looksy differs because instead of actually keeping track of what needs to be done, Looksy helps you accomplish that task so you don't have to do it later. Cleaning applications are applications developed to help you clean or make a cleaning habit. Looksy differs because Looksy helps you stay organized, so that way then it reduces the amount of time you require to clean. And finally, locator organizational applications are applications used to keep track of tasks you're doing. And to put it simply, Looksy differs because Looksy helps you organize the task instead of organize tasks. Now, let's bring it all together. Jessica is late for school and can't find her keys. She can't find her keys, so she pulls up Looksy on her smartphone. First, she types in keys into the chat, into the keyword search, so Looksy knows exactly what it's looking for. Second, Looksy scans the room, hoping to find and highlight where her keys are. Well, that is as long as they're not under a pile of clothes. We're hoping iPop's working on X-ray for that. Third, after Looksy finds the keys, it suggests how best she can keep organized afterwards. This would be to recommend key hangers from Amazon, eBay, Etsy. That way, Jessica can hang the keys by the door and take them whenever necessary.
Voila, Jessica makes it to school on time, knowing how and when in the future to prepare her keys so she doesn't lose them again. All thanks to and because of Looksy.
I'm Patrick, Looksy's Chief Executive Officer. I love startups. That's why I decided to join this program, and I like gaming.
I'm Samuel. I'm the Chief Financial Officer, Looksy's Chief Financial Officer, and I'm an 8th grader at Pacific Beach Middle School. I sympathize with our customers, or the teenagers, because I know that they are prone to having messy rooms.
Our Chief Operational Officer, Kana, unfortunately couldn't make it. She attends Southridge High School at Oregon and is a phenomenal artist.
Her sister, Maya, is a computer science major at the University of all the way to Washington. Wow.
Another one of our advisors, Annika, is currently at UC Berkeley, studying to be a top scholar. Our ask of you today is $50,000.
$18,000 will go towards our app and programming and developing, while $19,200 will go towards our partner, iPop AI, for providing the best opportunities for our users.
$6,000 will go to legal and intellectual property, hopefully a one-time purchase, and then marketing, another 6.8. So,
want to have a look-see?
Great job, Looksy team. Let's have our Q&A from our judges.
So, great job.
Thank you.
In the plan that you have, which has like 3 scans a month, can I use a scan one for books and 2 other scans for different kind of items, or do I have to stick to books?
Yes. No, you're able to scan multiple items. That's what's great about iPop.ai. It's able to recognize different objects within a room. That way, when the keyword search actually helps you filter out what you're not looking for. So let's say you are looking for books. You can Looksy, iPop.ai recognizes the books, sends Looksy where all the books are, and Looksy gives it to you so you can see exactly where each book is.
So can I go to like Home Depot and say something and then point it and would be able to find it?
Yes.
So again, I'm blown away by how well you guys are pitching. I'm just amazed. So I have a question. Have you thought about anything about motivating them to actually clean their rooms?
So about that, we have 2 options. This actually it's a great question. So I'm thinking of 2 possible solutions. 1, this can go hand in hand with Arden's product, Persuro. Or 2.
Our first deal.
Or 2, just the idea that now something that takes hours upon hours can be done in mere minutes, and emphasizes the ease of use of Looksy and has them clean the room willingly.
Great job. That was super fun. So I love how you are planning on partnering with companies like Amazon to recommend products like the keychain holder. That's really brilliant. Tell me more about how you plan to pay them. Is it a percentage of sales or contracts, and how you want to maintain relationships with partners like that?
Yes. Oh, do you want to answer?
Yeah. So I was planning on maybe giving them like a percentage of the cut. So like say every month that you make the purchase, they would get like a small cut of that, kind of like a loyalty.
And additionally, that what comes with the ad space inside of our subscription, that would go towards our partnerships. So that way then, now they have time to commercialize their own products that can either help the person organize better, help us grow, and help them get their products out there.
Great answer. Thank you. Great job.
Great job, guys. Great job. Great job. Okay. Last but not least, Lisa. Can we have our team here? Woohoo! Another female-founded company.
Hi everyone, I'm Isla.
And I'm Kenzie, and here at iLisa, we're redefining modesty.
This is Layla, and she just started high school, and she's super excited because her first homecoming is coming up. However, Layla has a huge problem. See, the thing is, Layla likes to dress a little bit more on the modest side, but no matter how long and hard she seems to look for a dress, she can't find one that she thinks is cute, but is also something that aligns with her values.
For teens, clothing is a powerful form of self-expression, allowing them to showcase their identity and personal style. But for many young women and teen girls, especially those who prioritize modesty for personal or religious reasons, finding clothing that balances style with modesty is a constant struggle. Unfortunately, there's a major gap in the market for fashionable modest dresses. Either they're too outdated or too basic. Simply, there are not enough options. To these girls and young women, they are often forced to choose between style and modesty. At iLisa, we seek to solve this problem by offering stylish, modest dresses that allow young women to feel confident with their personal style and staying true to their values. Modesty itself is a very ambiguous term because everyone has a different idea of what it looks like. In our company, our dresses will fall more on the maxi dress side, will have some sort of sleeve, will offer chest coverage, and will not be too form-fitting, so that no matter where you are on your modesty journey, there's always something for you to buy. Here are some dress mock-ups of what a dress that we might create would look like, and these are hand-drawn by Isla, sorry. Why is now the perfect time for a company like iLisa? There are three key factors driving a massive market opportunity. First, there's an untapped growing market opportunity. While modest fashion is largely underserved, the modest fashion space is growing globally. The youth market is largely underserved, and teen girls and young women are searching for stylish, trendy clothing that aligns with their values and personal style, but the current offerings are limited or outdated. The gap is clear. These young consumers are eager for a brand that speaks to their unique needs. Second, we're seeing a rising demand from younger consumers. Gen Z in particular is highly vocal about their values. Whether it's sustainability, body positivity, or modesty, they care deeply about their self-expression and want brands that reflect their diverse backgrounds. Modesty is no longer a niche market. It's becoming a mainstream movement, and oh my God, I'm so sorry. And young women are leading the change. We're witnessing this demand firsthand as more young people are seeking out brands that align with their sense of style and ethics. And third, there's more awareness and demand for inclusive fashion than ever before. As the conversation around inclusivity and representation in the fashion industry continues to grow, consumers are looking for a brand that isn't just one-size-fits approach.
Today's young women are aligned with who they are, not just what's trending. The awareness is reshaping the industry, and we're positioned to be at the forefront of this movement, offering a truly inclusive and fashionable approach.
The modest fashion industry has taken off globally. Currently valued at $275 billion, it's expected to soar towards $375 billion in the coming years. This booming market offers us an incredible opportunity, and here at ILESA, we're positioned to meet this shift with a fresh, on-trend approach to modest fashion. As you can see here, the global market for modest fashion is valued at $275 billion. This is the total potential market that includes all consumers interested in modest clothing all across the world. Within that, we're focusing on a key segment, teen girls and young women. This market is worth $30 billion and is growing rapidly as this demographic becomes more value-driven and fashion conscious. Our immediate target is a $228 million market share. This portion is what is available for us to capture over the next few years by targeting young women in key regions using specific, effective marketing techniques that offer our product which should resonate deeply with their needs.
At ILESA, we're not just offering products, we're delivering an exceptional shopping experience designed to meet the needs of today's young women. First, our user-friendly e-commerce platform will make shopping simple and enjoyable. The site will be designed with a seamless, intuitive interface so that customers can easily browse, shop, and make secure purchases from anywhere. Whether on a phone, tablet, or laptop, the experience is smooth and hassle-free. Our collections will be designed to offer a variety of stylish, modest dresses, ensuring that there's something for everyone. We release collections based on seasonal trends and customer feedback, so offerings are always fresh and aligned with what our audience loves. We understand that shopping online can be stressful, which is why we make the process of purchasing an item and returning items as easy as possible. Our easy purchase and return policy ensures that customers can shop with confidence, knowing that they can return or exchange items with minimal effort if they're not completely satisfied. Quality is a top priority for us. All our clothing will be high quality, ethically produced, and eco-friendly. We will be sourcing sustainable materials and prioritizing ethical production methods so our customers can feel good about what they wear, both in terms of style and impact. We also believe that the modest fashion company should be affordable. That's why our dresses will be priced at the $60 to $90 range, striking the perfect balance between quality and accessibility. Finally, we will be personalizing our customer service to make sure customers always feel valued. From styling advice to order tracking, we will be ready to assist. Plus, we will provide personal recommendations based on previous orders, making it easier for our customers to find exactly what they love and need. With these features, we're not just offering clothing, we're building an experience that empowers our customers to express themselves authentically and shop with confidence.
The modest fashion industry is growing rapidly, and while we see a variety of players entering the market, there are still key opportunities for differentiation. Take a look at some of the existing competitors. You'll see that these companies have established themselves in the modest fashion space. However, but they primarily focus on one thing, catering to a more mature audience, which leads them to offer products that lack the modern trendy appeal that today's young women crave. While these brands serve important markets, they often miss the mark when it comes to fashion-forward and youthful styles that the young customers are demanding. Many of the competitors often offer limited ranges, which focusing primarily on basics or high-cost items, which can be a turnoff for young women seeking affordable yet stylish options. So how do we stand apart? ILESA offers something our competitors don't: fashionable, modest dresses that are appealing to young women who want to look stylish without compromising their values. Our collections are curated based on customer feedback and seasonal trends, ensuring that each piece feels fresh and relevant. At ILESA, our business model is designed to build strong brand awareness, drive traffic, and create a seamless, personalized experience when it comes to shopping, which should keep customers coming back. Here's how we plan to do it. We will leverage the power of social media, using platforms like Instagram and TikTok to create buzz and drive traffic. These platforms are where most of our target audience spends their time, and by tapping into that, we're creating an engaging, shareable content that resonates deeply with young women. From styling tips to behind-the-scenes videos, we'll use social media not just for promotion, but to build a community around our brand. We will also collaborate with key influencers in the modest fashion space. By working with influencers who align with our brand values, we expand our reach, build trust, and spark conversation around our collection drops. We will also operate in collections, intentionally releasing seasonal drops as this model builds anticipation and keeps our brand top of mind. In the first 3 months, our priority is finalizing our designs and talking to ethical manufacturers. By month 3, we will start building our e-commerce platform, and in parallel, we'll ramp up our social media activity to build a community around our brand. Around month 7, we'll release a limited edition capsule collection to get word of mouth out there. And 1 month before our official launch, we'll open up pre-orders for the full collection. And by month 12, we'll launch Ilesa's full collection. Here's an overview of our 5-year financial plan. We're asking for $108,000. As can be seen here, the majority of that will be allotted to product development and manufacturing costs at $79,150. Following that is inventory and fulfillment and branding and marketing costs. This will be followed by website and e-commerce, and lastly, legal fees and operational costs. Behind Ilesa we have a dedicated team that is passionate about bringing this to life. I'm Isla, co-founder and CEO. I'm a junior at Del Norte High School, and I'm deeply committed to building a brand that allows young women to express their personal style while staying true to their values.
And I'm Kenzie, COO.
So come join us on this journey to revolutionize the dress shopping experience for Layla and girls just like her. Thank you.
So again, great job, and just the braveness of being able to sit up there and do that. I would never have been able to do it at your age. So great job. Have you thought about? So I also think you've really hit upon something that's important. Have you thought about how you're going to get those initial sales, those first people that really like it? Have you thought about that first little bit and where you're going to approach that?
Yeah. For the initial sales, we were planning on especially using social media. So our plan was to use pre-orders and drop a small capsule collection just to see how people would react to it in the beginning before we launched our full collection. And through social media, and especially working with those influencers in that space, word of mouth goes crazy on social media, and through that, it should spread quite a bit.
What a cool idea. So are you going to lead with modesty in your advertising, or are you going to lead with cool and like the undertone? Like how does the brand show up to teenage girls?
I believe it shows up kind of parallel towards each other because they're both key aspects towards the company, because they we plan for them to be very intertwined. So we want it to be modest yet also fashionable. Do you have anything to say?
Yeah. So while this is a modest fashion dress company, and that is what we are marketing, it's not only limited to people who are looking for modest dress. If you like the dress, feel free to buy it.
I guess, can you tell about the pricing for what you're going to offer versus what the competition offers, just so people know?
Yes, of course, if I can go back to the financial slide really quickly. So for us, we're going to start off with first year around 200 units. And when looking at what manufacturers were offering and just comparing all of that, we're going to sell it for around $90. So we have like a 60% margin. So, and then as time goes on and the more units that we're producing, the price will balance out a bit.
And then how much do you think the competition charges? Or
The competition charges, it really just depends on the brand. If you look at the competitor analysis, some brands charge a lot more in like the $200 range, some brands charge $60 range, but then also quality does get compromised a bit based on pricing. So we're trying to have like a happy medium.
Well done.